Hi, it's Josie. I am over 3 weeks recovered from having had a rectocele repair surgery called a posterior repair with no sling. And a lot of good things are happening, but it's definitely making things a little weird just because it's, new and different. So previously, earlier on, it was obviously like a overall just discomfort. So outside of any kind of like pain relief, which, doesn't take away all of it, it's just dull and very swollen. And given the nature of the area, like everything is just stiff and hard. And the swelling has, within the past couple days, significantly gone down, which has been weird. So, given the state of the stitches, I think a couple pieces I've noticed come out. But at first, for a moment there, I thought that some of my stitches like gave out, not just disintegrating naturally. And I thought almost like maybe I overdid it to the point where they like pulled apart. So just for myself in a private album, I've been keeping pictures like every couple days. I take pictures and just to see how things are looking, and it's like a significant drop off on swelling since like 3 days ago. Um, like just a big difference. And I've looked, and the amount of redness, tenderness, swelling, the way that the skin looks, looking, very kind of like Frankensteiny, to actually the skin is like one continuous surface, at least on the exterior that I can see along with the uh, perineum, and it's looking pretty good. Uh, but it definitely got me a little worried there, because the other thing, and this is where I said I got the lidocaine spray, which is weird. So I got this GG anesthetic numbing spray, and although it does help, like when I start to itch, because one thing I found is that when I'm like really itchy and things, because pain's been replaced with itchiness, for the most part, it helps, but to some extent, I kind of don't like that it helps because I don't like feeling like I have to overdo it. So it's a very mental load of if I use it, then to not overdo it because I am supposed to be resting and taking it easy overall. So we're halfway through um, the big 6 week mark, and yeah, but I was like, oh no, did I overdo it? And I was freaking out about how my stitches were looking. And really, after examining all my pictures and stuff, I think it's really just that the swelling has gone down. I've been able to see the way things are kind of marred up and cut. They have a new shape, and just following kind of the basic outline of um where things are. It's just that the redness is gone. It's more of the natural flesh color again, and the what was it? This the size, the swelling is down. So definitely the swelling has gone down. That's like the biggest thing I can say. And then now, I still get the muscle spasms, and they're very frustrating. And obviously, the anesthetic numbing spray, I don't think helps when, if I don't immediately start resting upon feeling like an involuntary kegel. What happens? It now is more predictable. It's like my right bottom of my right butt cheek cramps. And then if I don't stop after that, what also happens is I start to feel like kind of cramping in like the hamstring area. So, and the spasming is like it's like a lot of pressure and that kind of soreness, when you are like flexing for a really long time. Like imagine when you're holding the water buckets kind of idea, except like it's like you did a kegel and you just aren't letting go, and it's starting to get a little bit achy and tired, but it won't stop. um yeah, I have to rest, and if I don't, then it starts to be more of, what is it, acute pain? No, but more pinchy in terms of like discomfort, versus just kind of dull pressure. It goes to pinchy, if that makes sense. And then my butt cheek and my right hamstring, they just feel tight. So that's how things are going. Overall, I'm feeling really, really good. And I was sub 120 today, which is a little sad because if you're here, you know I like weightlifting, and unfortunately, although I've kind of done a little bit for my arms again, even though maybe I should calm down on that, my legs can't really do a good leg day. So not the way I was doing before. So I kind of feel like probably my leg mass is disappearing and my back mass is disappearing. It is what it is. But yep, so that's how it's been for me thus far. If you have any questions or comments in regards to my experience, and or if something didn't make sense, I read all those comments, and I'm an open book. And I know I haven't been posting as much, but I've been doing really well, as you can see. So I think that's okay. So if you are going to possibly get the surgery, or another thing is like knowing what kind of questions to ask. I don't know. I try to help the best I can. Obviously, like you got to do all the research that you can for any kind of surgery you might be getting. Anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day tomorrow and weekend after that. Bye.